Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is emerging information that Kenya Kwanza could be thinking on possibilities of replacing Rigathi Gachagua as William Ruto's running mate with another person. And this is coming at a time when Raila Amolo Odinga decided to go for a woman as his running mate. Edwin Sifuna, Mutahi Ngunyi, and Mutahi have tweeted on same, though they are disagreeing on possibilities of replacing the running mate. And this is what Edwin Sifuna is saying about this. Mams from Karen that Barabbas may be dropped from the ticket following Baba's inspired choice of Martha. The Baba na Mama wave sweeping the country will have casualties. Akisema Barabbas anakusudia Rigathi Gachagua. There was no deadline. Now this is what he's saying about the law. There was no deadline on the DPs for those asking. Just an administrative target between IEBC and the parties to allow time to vet nominees through agencies like ESCC, DCI, etc. In case a nominee fails, e.g. integrity, academic questions, they can be replaced. The plan is to fail Barabbas. Now that was Sifuna. And this is what Professor Mutua is saying. Someone please tell UDA and William Ruto they can't drop DP nominee Rigathi Gachagua unless he is physically no more ineligible, mentally incompetent, or incapacitated. They are stuck with him. They made the bed and are now condemned to lie on it, thorns, bugs, and all. That is Mutahi Mutua. This is what Professor Mutahi Ngunyi also said on the same. Dear Gachagua, you forced yourself on Ruto and you annoyed many. Strategy is to remove you through the courts. Then they will replace you with the right candidate. A case is already before a competent judge. Once they succeed, you will be removed to sit on a pin. Mwizi au mkombozi. Now, and all this is coming at a time, if you remember, when Rigathi was selected to be running mate, he appeared somewhere on a TV show, was it Citizen? And he was clear that all the corruption cases facing him is just engineered because of politics, but he has nothing to answer. And the same was captured by Tuko, and the courts were not happy. The DPP was not happy on the response from Gachagua that he don't have any case. This is what Tuko said. Rigathi Gachagua court fixes hearing date of cash 7.3 billion graft case on November 1st, 2022. Kenya Kwanza Deputy President nominee Rigathi Gachagua is facing 6 counts of conspiracy commit economic crime. During a recent TV interview, the Madira MP said he was innocent and further accused the court of dragging his case. However, this morning an anti-corruption court has said it was out of order for the politician to declare he was innocent, wildly unfair, blaming the courts. So, by the way, he was supposed to appear in court on 7th, but at the same time, he was burying his brother. So his lawyer appeared in the court, and he asked for more time. So they pushed to another day. That's why he will not appear anytime soon. Now, Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is trying to claim that UDA party or William Samoei Ruto is trying to stop Rigathi Gachagua from becoming his running mate in this election through the court. So that means it is Ruto trying to fix Rigathi Gachagua so that they can go for another option. He also claimed that Rigathi Gachagua is the one who has been forcing himself on William Ruto to be his running mate, with the claim he has been spending. And we are asking ourselves a question. Is there a possibility that a running mate can be replaced? And again, Could there be plan to replace Rigathi Gachagua? That's what we want to try and answer in this analysis. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, all of those three people that have read their tweet, they are lawyers. And therefore, to some extent, they agree and they disagree also. But what we understand is that in case something happened to your running mate, something materially, maybe facing graft and all those other things, mental, or someone withdrawing from the race, there's a possibility you can replace your running mate. The law provides that. But again, if your running mate pull out to the last minute when you are just about to go into the election, that means the materials, the election materials have been printed. Then the law provides that the presidential candidate can run to the end single, just as an individual. And then he nominates another person as his deputy later. Same thing to the governor. He can run single as an individual to the end if they withdraw at the tail end. But earlier, before they print papers as of now, if someone pull out, then you can replace, or those other issues. So there can be a possibility that Rigathi Gachagua can be replaced. So the window is not closed. There is that possibility. But the question we are asking ourselves again, why could Kenya Kwanza replace Rigathi Gachagua? There is rumors that Rigathi Gachagua was clear. If you want me to drop down, return all my money that I have used to popularize UDA party in Mount Kenya region. And because there was no one who was comfortable with that statement and not ready to return money, then Ruto had no option but to choose Rigathi Gachagua. So there could be another possibilities if Rigathi was forcing himself to be Ruto's running mate. They can use other avenues to stop that. First of all, you make him comfortable. And then after that, bring in other issues and cases that can make Ruto to feel that you are not the right person to deputize me. Then in that way, they can pull him out and put in another person to run with Ruto. So that can be another possibility. But the issue is to deal with the fallout after that. Another issue that is pushing these people, if to think in that line, if what these three are saying is something to go with, then there is possibility that Ruto might not stand the wave of women inclusion in the leadership of this country. Remember, he just gave a promise that in case they win election, 50% of the government will go to the women. That means CSS, half of it, 10, they will go to women. So he was giving a promise after learning that they did not take a woman as a running mate. But he had two choices there. He never considered any of it. Anne Waiguru was there, Alice Wahome was there. So Ruto might be learning after few days, the 2 days, when we have had Mother Karua being celebrated across the entire country and everyone welcoming Mother Karua candidature. They now don't see Mother Karua as a Kikuyu. Right now, Mother Karua is seen as a woman on the ticket of Raila Amolo Odinga. So it can be sold everywhere. You can sell Raila Odinga ticket across the entire country and it will be accepted. That is the problem that Ruto is facing now that he has Rigathi Gachagua, a ticket that can only be sold in Mount Kenya region only. If you want to sell a Rigathi Gachagua ticket and Ruto, it is Mount Kenya. And not all of Mount Kenya, because now the division is emerging again. We have the people from Mount Kenya East, the Mbere and the Meru, who are not happy after Kithure Kindiki was removed from that race in favor of Rigathi Gachagua. So that means Rigathi Gachagua cannot campaign for Ruto in Mount Kenya East. So he's only left with the Mount Kenya West And another problem is that in Mount Kenya West, Raila Odinga also has a candidate who is his running mate, Martha Karua. That means Martha Karua can dig deeper into Kirinyaga vote. That's where she come from, the home county, and her constituency. Then from there, she can get out and reach to other counties within Mount Kenya West and bring the vote. So they are going to compete with Rigathi Gachagua there. But if it got to Mount Kenya East, already they have betrayed that Mount Kenya East, and Martha Karua is welcomed in that area. Because of this, these people might be thinking on how to deal with the issue of Rigathi Gachagua, how to remove Rigathi Gachagua. There could be that a possibility. So I'm certain that Ruto might think of that. Yes, they can fail to succeed, but they might not stop thinking on how to replace Rigathi Gachagua in this election. And let's assume you are taking Rigathi Gachagua. Look at how Rigathi Gachagua is campaigning, and compare that to Martha Karua. You know, they are also doing a comparison here. If you see Rigathi Gachagua, when he gets to Nairobi, he speaks in his vernacular. He speaks Kikuyu. I know he's speaking to the Kikuyu people, but is the crowd that he is addressing only a Kikuyu crowd? It's a mixture. You get to somewhere which is cosmopolitan, Nakuru. You go even to coast region, some areas within Mombasa. Rigathi Gachagua has been going there, but when he gets a mic to speak, he will turn to his mother dialect, the Kikuyu dialect. That tells you the kind of a running mate William Ruto has. This is a deputy president who will be more concerned of his Kikuyu community and not a deputy president for the entire country. So the question is, God forbid, what if something bad happened, and we assume that by some possibilities Ruto is a president, then he passes. It means Rigathi Gachagua has to take over. But he has betrayed a picture of a Kikuyu leader, but not a national leader. For that case, how can Rigathi Gachagua govern this country? Because if you see Rigathi Gachagua, you see a Kikuyu in him, and not a national leader. Because of that, this could be part of the possibilities that Ruto might be having a problem to rethink on why he has Rigathi Gachagua and why he should drop Rigathi Gachagua. I don't know what you think about this, but this is my views. So I can read your views through the comment section. And for that reason, let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.